Dr. Smith with a PhD in common sense. In this country, we have a tendency to put our young men, and some of them is old, into the penitentiary. And when we put them in the penitentiary, we have a tendency to separate them about on race. I don't believe that's necessary. I figure like this. When they're out in the street, they didn't kill just about on race, they kill every race. So when they go in the penitentiary, they should be put in there with all the rest of them. Mix them up, let them fight. Who give a shit? Some people have a tendency to say they'll kill each other. Well, on the outside, they were going to kill you. So, just look at the whole picture. Stop looking at one side. I had a friend one time, and he told me this, and I remember it very, very well. And he was a very good friend of mine, Latino friend. Matter of fact, he told me, he said, one thing to me, he said, you're a dear friend of mine. He said, but if I went in the penitentiary, he said, I would have to be your enemy. I said, why? He said, because the United States preaches racism in the prison system. I said, well, that don't make sense. He said, I know it don't make sense. And I said, well, since you're a Mexican, I says, I want to ask you a question. Do they do it in Mexico? He says, no, they don't do it in Mexico. He said, they put us all together, and we end up getting along real good. We don't worry about preaching racism. We don't worry about separating us by race. If you did the time, if you did the, if you did whatever you did, you got to pay the price, and the price is mixing you all up and not trying to separate you. Because what happened is when you come out, you're racist as you can get. You really a racist now. Because some black guy, some white guy, a Latino guy beat your ass up. Now you come out, you fucked up. A Asian guy, whatever you want to be, whatever you want to call yourself. So I am in, I'm one of the person that I believe that all races should be mangled together in prison. Instead of preaching hatred and racism, you can preach getting along together in prison. So when you get out, you can get along together on the outside. This is Dr. Smith with a PhD in common sense. There's always plenty more where that come from. And subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Raw, nasty, and dirty.